In this video, I will show you how to use backed up versions of desktop images in order to deploy session hosts or re-image them. So if we go to the desktop images page, and by the way, this feature is available with Nerdio Manager for Enterprise starting with version 3.2. So if we go to the desktop images page, you'll recall there is a feature called image staging as an example. So for instance, here I have an image called field text, and this field text image currently is an active version 8, but it's got a staged version 14. So any deployments that are done from this image will use the active version until I go ahead and click on this option called Activate Stage Image. And when I do that, I have an option to save the current active version, which is version 8, as a backup. And assuming I do that, assuming I check this box and click OK, version 14 will be made active, and then version 8 will be retained as a backup. Now, how do you use that version 8 as a way to deploy it for new host pools or existing host pools? How do you actually leverage that version? And the answer to that is pretty simple. If we go to our workspaces, and let's say we're going to go ahead and try to re-image an existing host pool. So we'll go to Hosts, Resize Re-image, select our desktop image dropdown, and you'll notice this looks the same as before, with the exception of the fact that we now have a new section of this desktop image dropdown all the way at the bottom below the shared image gallery selection called Unmanaged Shared Image Gallery Image Versions. And you can see I actually have a previous version of this field text image. It's actually version 7, but any unmanaged versions or any backup versions of staged images that I may have created while activating them and promoting them to active can now be used just by simply selecting them from this list. So this can be used both for re-imaging existing hosts. It can also be used when configuring a brand new host pool. You'll see that this section is present every time there is a desktop image drop-down selection box. I hope you found this useful, and I look forward to seeing you in future videos.